So welcome everyone to practice. My name is Kimberly. It's great to have you for today's Vinyasa Flow. It's a full body practice. We will be working up the heart rate in spurts. So take rest whenever you need to take rest. Just always listen to your body, most importantly. I don't think you'll need anything for practice today. Maybe a block if you have one handy. And if you enjoyed today's class, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can leave me any questions or comments in the comment box below. I love to hear from you. For today's class, we're going to begin in child's pose, Balasana. So separate the knees and just bring the third eye center down as you work your hips back towards your heels. Close down the eyes. Draw awareness to the breath. Every cycle, lengthening the breath in, filling up. Softening as you breathe out. Maybe out through the mouth. And then twice more. On the bottom of your third breath, seal your lips and draw into Ujjayi. Just find that steady base to set your practice upon, always coming back to it. And if the breath gets away from you, and then reach your arms forward. Stay in child's pose and just side bend to your right. And then arms forward, side bend. Or walk your hands to the left, drop your hip to your right heel. And then come right to center. Hands and knees. Just find a cow pose. Inhale, exhale, round, push away. And then turn the fingers back, thumbs out. You can walk your knees in, maybe curl the toes under, or keep the shoulders right over the wrists, but feel stretch up the forearms. Claw the fingertips into the mat. And then bring shoulders back over wrists. Just turn the tops of the palms down, thumbs in. You might bend at the finger knuckles. And then bring your palms down. Let's sit back on our heels. Reach the arms high. Interlace the fingers. Take an inhale. Curl up through the upper back. And then exhale, palms shoulder height as you round. One more inhale, lift. Push the palms away. Dome the upper back. Lift the navel. And then reach the arms up. Bend your elbows. And just get a nice opening through the chest and shoulders. If it's comfortable, clasp your hands. Lift and extend through the thoracic spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. You might gaze right or left or keep a forward gaze. Just check in with the neck. And then release that. Come back to tabletop. Take an inhale for cow. And then exhale, walk your hands forward, coming right to puppy. Finding that thoracic extension. So it doesn't have to be your biggest one since it's our first. You might come to your fingertips, maybe forehead down, but drag your hips back and melt the sides of your heart towards the floor. Feel that opening through the chest as you broaden the upper back. If it's comfortable, you'll bring your chest down. Maybe come to your fingertips and lift your chin. But then pull the mat back with your fingertips. Broaden the shoulder blades even more. If you're on your fingertips, just walk in slightly. Let's all come into just puppy, but bring your elbows down. And we're going to curl from the tailbone, tops of feet down, right into Sphinx. So tailbone to heels. And then bring your pelvis down, thighs flat. And then inhale, lift the heart, lift the belly, plug your shoulders back. And then exhale, lift your hands. Palms down, come to fingertips, lift your elbows. Elbows down, lift your hands. And keep the navel lifting, thighs really firm. Lift the elbows, lift the hands. One more, lift the elbows and pause. Retract the shoulder blades, lift the sides of the heart. And then exhale, bring the elbows down. Just take them outward to bring your chest down and then fingertips off the mat. And reaffirm the pubic bone down and length through the low back. Keep that as you inhale and come up so you're high in the fingertips. And then exhale, lower down just to the lowest rib. Inhale, curl up. And then just move however you want. So you might dip the shoulder, maybe bend the knee that you're looking towards. Inhale up. Opposite shoulder. Make it your own. And then finish up, bring your chest down. Upward dog or cobra, walk your hands back, curl the shoulders on your back body. It might be just a cobra pose here. If you're comfortable, lift your thighs up. Squeeze the navel, broaden the chest, and micro bend the elbows. And then lower down, keeping the hands planted. You might walk them back. From here, roll your shoulders on the back body. And then bend your right knee like a hamstring curl. Good. Take an inhale there. As we exhale, we're going to push through our hands and left knee to come up to extended tabletop. Extend through the right hip. Straighten the knee. And as you lower, rebend. Bring both thighs down. Hamstring curl. 3 more. Inhale, extended tabletop. Exhale, both thighs down. Keep the knee bent. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Using your glutes. Inhale, extend. Now adding on, as you exhale, bring knee to chest. Lift the back knee. Inhale, knee down, extend the leg back. Exhale, core plank, right knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, core plank, push away. And then step your foot down. Supported warrior 3, step on the right foot. Lengthen your front spine. Roll your left inner thigh towards the ceiling to square off the hips. And then maybe thumbs to heart or keep your hands down. Warrior 3. Gather the belly, take a full breath. We're just going to rewind. Come back to the left toes. Bring your knee to your chest. Core plank. And then left knee down, right leg back. Inhale. Bend the knee, lower to your belly. Exhale. Extend through the right knee and set up for the second side. So plant the palms, roll the shoulders on the back body. Push through the right foot, thigh, pubic bone. Bend left knee. Keep that as you lift up and then straighten the knee. Bend and lower, both thighs down. Lift up so you're on the right knee. Extended tabletop, straighten, and then bend and lower. Twice more. Inhale. Broaden the chest. Exhale, lower. And we'll add on. Inhale, come up. Curl your right toes under. Exhale, thigh to chest. Right knee down, extend the leg back. Exhale, thigh to chest. One more. Inhale. Thigh to chest. Step your left foot under your heart. And then supported warrior 3, lengthen. Roll your right inner thigh up, maybe thumbs to heart. 3, 2. Plant the palms, curl right toes under, and then left thigh to chest. Right knee down, extended tabletop. Hamstring curl, bring it all the way down. So we're going to go through that one more time, one breath, one movement, a little faster. Bend right knee, hamstring curl, come up to extended tabletop. Curl left toes under, thigh to chest. Step it forward. Stand on it, warrior three. Maybe arms overhead. And then exhale, runner's lunge, thigh to chest. Extended tabletop, inhale. Hamstring curl as you lower both thighs down. Bend left knee. Inhale, extended tabletop, left leg back. Exhale, left thigh to chest. Step left foot down and step on it, warrior three. Inhale. Hands to heart, maybe fly the arms overhead. Exhale. Runner's lunge, left thigh to chest. And then extended tabletop, right knee down. Bend the knee, bring everything down. Just take a breath. Lift up one leg at a time. Press the pubic bone down. Lift the shoulder heads up. And as we come up, we're going to keep the knees down. I want you to find just tabletop, but then walk the knees so they're right under your hips. Lift the sits bones, plug your shoulders back, and then mount your heart. So it's knees, chest, chin. You might lower all the way down, or you might be halfway. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lower. So the chest goes forward, then down. Hug your elbows in. Claw the mat with the fingertips. One more, lower. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, find somewhere to pause. It might be where the chest is hovering, maybe just halfway down, but pause. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Lift belly, 3, 2, and then everything down, 1. Let's lift up into locust pose. So lift your legs, fly the arms back. Engage the back body, glutes. Spread the chest, take a full breath in. Now plant the palms, seal pose. So the knees can be a little wider. You're gonna come to the knees, bring your feet towards your head. And then exhale, lower down. Twice more. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the heart. Exhale, lower down. One more, inhale. Good, then exhale to plank. Curl the toes under and just hold your center line there. You might pivot the heels to the right, to the left. In fact, let's all do that. Just get into the side core. And then come to side plank. If you need to, bring your left knee down. Open to your right. Or stack your feet, maybe right arm overhead. Tailbone to heels. And if you're really stretching, then take it to a straight line side plank and push your left shoulder into the socket. Roll your inner bicep forward. Feel right under the armpit, turn on. Good. Plank pose, inhale. Second side, maybe right knee down. Go ahead and find that rainbow or C shape, just a stretch of that left side. But then take it to a straight line side plank. Hug your right shoulder in the socket. Feel right under the armpit, turn on. Really anchoring the head of the humerus into the socket there. Knit the front ribs back, 3, 2, and then exhale to plank. Take it right into downward facing dog. Take a full breath. And then walk your hands to your feet at the back of the mat and fold forward. And you might grab opposite elbows. You might take your hands and clasp them behind your head, maybe sway side to side. And then release your hands down. And with soft knees, just roll up to stand. Reach the arms high. And then thumbs to heart. Samastitihi. Okay, so this is where things are going to get a little funky and a little fun as well. But you might want to watch me for this first just tutorial, more or less. So we're going to come into a flat back. And from here, we're gonna find a down dog push-up. So once the hands come down, you kind of have to just trust in your strength to catch yourself. You're gonna bend your elbows and bring the crown of your head down. But then push back up, maybe bend your knees a little, flat back. And then kind of going forward and down, charging into your down dog. And then inhale, lifting up. So it's core and quads. So now you join me. Flat back, charging dog push up. And then lift up to flat back, charging dog push up. Lift up, use your belly, flat back. Let's do one more and then we're gonna add on. As we come to a flat back, hands down and then hop up, kick your butt. Flat back, so we're alternating charging dog push-up. Flat back, plant the palms, hop up. Flat back once the feet land, charging dog. Flat back, hop up. Flat back, and then hop right to chaturanga, and then to plank. Now walk your feet forward so you're in a hover tabletop. Swivel your heels to the left and drop your left hip down as you bring your left elbow down. And then just reach your right leg up, tap the foot, lower it, tap the foot, lower it. Keep hugging your shoulder in the socket. Now you can grab the foot as you push through the elbow so it's an active stretch. Keep lifting through that left side body. And then release, stack the knees. You're gonna press right palm, left palm, hug elbows in, lift your hip, tabletop. Second side, just swivel, right hip down, right elbow down, same. Hug your right shoulder in the socket, just lift the leg, lower it, 2, and then 1. Reach for whatever you can, but make it active. So lift right side body, hug right shoulder in socket. And then release, stack the knees, left palm, right palm, hug elbows in, lift your hip, hover tabletop, and then back to walking into a flat back. You can push off or walk back. And then charging dog, push up, flat back, hop, flat back. Let's do 2 more, alternating. Charge, flat back, hop up, flat back, charge, flat back, hop up, flat back, and then charge right to chaturanga. Inhale, plank, walk your feet in, hover knee tabletop, bring your left hip down, left elbow down, and then lift your hip and right leg and tap it, and then bring both your knees together and hip down, lift both legs and tap. So we're alternating lift top leg and hip. Keep your hip down, lift both legs. Lift the hip, top leg, both legs. That's it. And then right, left, tabletop, other side. Right hip, right elbow. Hug the shoulder in the socket. You're gonna lift your hip, reach for foot, bring it down, keep the hips down, and then extend both legs. Twice more. It's a little mind bender. Good for your neurological connection to the brain. Come to tabletop there. Good, and then just push it back to a flat back. Inhale. Charging dog. Flat back. Hop up. Twice more. Charging dog, push up. Flat back, core, quads, hop up. Charging dog. And hop. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath. Maybe shake out the head. Nice way to get the circulation going there. But then drop into the effects of that movement. The stillness that follows. And then look towards your hands. You can step or walk. Feet now top of mat, fold forward. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees, rise to stand. Reach the arms high. Good, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Front spine long. Lift the chest, chin. Exhale, plant the palms, hop or step. Take your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Spread the fingers. Wrap the triceps down. Inhale, high in the toes, bend the knees. Feet to hands, exhale. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. One more Sunday, rise to stand there. Inhale. Exhale, fold in half and soften. Ardha Uttanasana, plug your shoulders back. And then keep that chaturanga. Upward facing. Retract the shoulder blades. Down dog, exhale. Look to the hands, inhale. Feet to hands. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in half. Rise to stand. Thumbs to heart. Good. Come to chair pose, Utkatasana. And then step your right leg back to Crescent Lunge. Bend the right knee. It can hover or tap to spin open to horse. And then we're going to spin on the ball of the left foot. Crescent Lunge back and mat. Square the hips. And then right to chair. Maybe thumbs to heart. So we're going to cycle through that a few times. Left leg back. Crescent Lunge. Bend into the knee. To open up into horse. Spine center. Right knee and thigh internally rotates crescent. Inhale, chair. Exhale. Right leg back, crescent. Horse. Spin left knee in, crescent. Step to chair. Crescent, left leg back. Horse, try to keep your hips low through the whole movement now. So you're not bobbing up and down so much, but your hips are staying at the same height. Really hugging that standing hip in as you sneak through the movements. You should feel more your pelvic floor and inner thighs turn on. Doesn't matter how fast you're going. And then meet me in horse pose. Interlace your fingers and draw your palms shoulder height, so forward. But then hug your shoulders down and into their sockets. From here, we're going to hop our feet in and out. So you're going to see and hear that same theme throughout class. So hopping in and out. Now you join me. And then notice the hips are bobbing up and down. Try to keep them low. It's pretty impossible to some degree, but just try. Lean your upper body back, and you're just light on your feet. Knit the front ribs. Twenty more seconds. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Come into horse. And then reach your arms up. High in the balls of your feet. Tailbone down, side ribs up, front ribs back. 3. Maybe gaze to the ceiling. Heels higher. 2. And then heels down. Straighten your legs. Press Sarita. Hands to hips or clasp. Take an inhale. Fold forward. Just enjoy the forward fold. blood flow reverse. Take a full breath. Maybe out through the mouth. Release the hands. And then pivot it around. Just take your vinyasa. So we're going to add on to that. Look to your hands there. Feet to hands, step or hop. Take an inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise to stand. Chair pose. So the right leg's going to stay forward. You can bring your hands to your heart. Step back to crescent lunge. Bend the back knee. Horse. Crescent lunge. Horse. Crescent lunge. Keep your hips low, horse. Twice more. Crescent, horse, crescent. Now horse, stay. We're gonna side bend to your left elbow, left thigh. Maybe lift your right heel. Bring the heel down, spin to your right, half or quarter circle the arrow lunge. And then pick up your belly, lengthen the spine out, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then lean your chest forward, soften the right toes. Just bring your left arm forward, hug your right hip in, tap your left knee behind the right. Stay. Sit low. 3, 2, revolved half moon, 1. Hovering if possible, or left hand down. The chest stays opening right. Take an inhale. Left foot meets right. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Good. Inhale and lengthen. Vinyasa. Take it through. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, inhaling. Chair pose, exhale. So the left foot's gonna stay forward, thumbs to heart. Just take that right leg back, crescent. Open it up to horse. 5 more, crescent, horse. Try to keep your pelvis at that same height. Horse. Last 3, 2, last crescent, and then horse pose, 1. Side bend to your right, lift your left heel. Open through the chest. And then bring the heel down, come halfway forward, quarter circle, the arrow lunge, sweep the arms. Keep the knee tracking over second toe. And then right arm forward, inhale, firm your left hip in to the center line. Right knee taps left calf. Now inhale, revolved half moon. You can use your hand or not. Internally rotate the right leg. And then exhale, get your hand down, left hand down, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa, step, hop, or float. Bring your knees down. Sit up on your heels. I just want to take you through another interval here. It's probably going to be helpful to watch. So, this one's going to get your heart up, heart rate up. So what we're going to do is come back to that theme of in and out, or out and in. We're going to start just by hopping and plank our feet out and in. And then if you want, you can add on chaturanga as you hop out, straight arms as you hop in. Chaturanga. This might be all you do. Now as we hop in, we're going to bring right knee under and over. And then hop out, left knee under and over. So we're going to do that for 10. And then we're going to end up hopping out. And then for 5, we're going to hop forward and in, back, forward, out, forward, back, forward, out, forward. So it's back to that cycle, hopping in and out. If you mess up, no big deal. If you need, skip any part. It's going to be over soon. Here we go. High plank. Shoulders stay over wrists. Draw your belly in. 4 of these. Hop out, in, out, in. Now add chaturanga. And then hop out, under and over. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop out, forward, back, forward. Hop out, forward, back, forward. Hop out, forward, back, forward. Last 3, 2, 1. Hop forward, sit on your heels. Oh. Catch your breath. And then bring your heels down. Come right to chair. Knees together. Lift the belly. Left arm under. Spine left leg over. Upper body back. Heart rate is high. Warrior 3. Inhale. Take it to warrior 1. Lengthen your tailbone and lift the elbows. Soften the upper traps. Maybe draw a line up and back. And then humble like this. Fold forward and down. Warrior 1, inhale. Standing splits. Fold over that leg. Roll the left inner thigh up. Maybe a little bend in that right knee. Option 1, stay. Option 2, come high in the ball of the foot. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. And then take 3 hops. Hop up, kick your butt. Maybe hold. And then back to the top of the mat. Fold forward. Go ahead, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Take a full breath. Ripple forward to plank. Here's that fun interval. Keep the elbows straight and strong. You don't have to find chaturanga. So keeping the elbows straight first, hop out and in. Now add chaturanga when you hop out. And then when you hop in, cross under and over. And the elbows can stay straight the whole time. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop out, pause. Forward and in, back, forward, out. 4 more. Forward, back, forward, out. 3, 2, 1. Hop out, hop forward. Sit on your heels. See if you can bring your bottom down, thighs to chest. Push your feet to lift, chair pose. Right arm under. Right leg over. Balasana. Find your drishti. Squeeze thighs, arms, lift belly. And then warrior 3, keep the arms. Internally rotate right leg. Get longer through the front spine. Draw elbows away from your chest. Warrior 1, keep the arms. Drop your hips. Lift the elbows up. Maybe draw a line back. Take an inhale. And then humble like this. Exhale. Take another full breath there. Push into your feet. Warrior one, release the arms. Standing splits and fold. You can bend that left knee as much as you need to. Get behind the ball of the foot. Hop back an inch or so. And then tip the weight toward your fingertips. Maybe hop up, kick your butt. If you're getting the balance, push your shoulders up toward your ears. Shoulders up, up, up. So you're not sinking into your shoulders. And you can find more of the length from the middle. Fold forward. Both feet down. Take an inhale, flat back. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Hop out and in for 4. And then add chaturanga. And then hop out, cross, 8, 6, 4, last 2, hop out, forward, back, forward, out, forward, back, forward, last 3, 2, hop out, forward, sit back on heels. Toe stand. See if you can lift up and balance. Imagine you're sitting against the wall. I'm sweating like crazy. And then chair pose. Reach the arms up, hug the belly back. Take another inhale. Left arm under. Left leg over. And then warrior 3. Try to get longer through the front spine as you lift low belly. And take it to crescent lunge. Full breath in. Exhale, arms up. Now bend the left knee, inhale. Open to horse. Take it back to crescent. 2 horse. Crescent. Horse. Last 2. Last 1. Side bend left, lift right heel. And then halfway forward, arrow lunge. Fly the arms back. Hug your right hip in. Good, reach left arm forward. Tap left knee behind right. See if you can grab your ankle with your right hand. As you lift into a bound, revolved half moon variation. Maybe hand down, maybe bicep in line with ear, but firm your right hip in. Push the shin back. Rotate open. 3. Hug your left knee to the center line. 2. And then push into your right foot, release your ankle. 1. Reach both arms up, grab your right wrist, so we're standing. Feet hip width apart, and then side bend to your left. Bump your hips to the right. Pick up the quads. Lift the chin. And then push to stand. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. So turn your feet out like we're going to Balasana, but we're not. We're just going to spin on the balls of our feet to our right. So our right thigh is crossed in front above the knee as we fold. And then take the skin of the right hip back. You might bend that right knee a little more. Now keep the legs crossed as you walk it forward to high plank. Come to balls of feet. Now pivot heels to your right to draw right knee to chest. And then you can grab the shin, maybe blade edge of foot, step heel to thumb. Toes forward, inhale, right side angle. And then exhale, left hand down. Take it to side plank, maybe a tree leg with a detached foot. But don't take it to wild thing. Maybe a straight leg, 3. Hug left shoulder in socket, 2. We're coming back to side angle. Step heel to thumb, 1. Find heel to arch alignment. This time hand inside your foot or elbow to knee. And then take a half bind, left hand to right hip. Full bind if you want it. Open through the chest. Squeeze your navel back. Lengthen your side ribs out. Slow down the breath. Reverse warrior. Keep the strong bend in the right knee. Take an inhale. Cartwheel your hands down and then float your right leg up and back. Good. Take an inhale. Lean your chest forward. Bring your left knee down, just how we started class today. Bend your right knee and then slowly melt the heart. Bring your thighs down. Good. I want you to take your feet off of the mat so your legs are in a V. And then lift your shins and just windshield wiper them side to side. Now pause with your right foot in. Track your left leg in line with the hip. Walk your right elbow forward. Think Sphinx so you can lift your chest. We're going to grab our left hand behind us to that inner ankle. Then push the shin back. Draw left ribs to right. You might hover the right elbow. Try to look towards your right shoulder and keep hugging it into your socket there. Take a full inhale. The thigh doesn't have to lift. Lift more through the rib cage. And then exhale. We're going to come back to foot behind knee. Walk your hands back. Curl the left toes under. Keep the shape of the legs. Press up the plank. Down dog splits. And then bend the knee. Open the hip. Wild thing. Lift up and out. Down dog splits. Inhale. Take your vinyasa if you want to play. Hop off the left foot. Maybe find an L. Step back or float back to chaturanga. It's going to challenge your balance. We just did a lot in the hips there. Take a moment, child's pose. Come back to the breath. Good. Inhale, come to plank. Lift the belly, plug the shoulder heads back. Hop out and in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. And then under, over. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop out. Hop forward and in. Back, forward and in, hop out. 4 more. And then hop between your hands. Toe stand. Just prepare for it. So taking your thighs more parallel as you lean your upper body back. shoulders towards the wall behind you. Heart lifts. And then see if you can drop your heels. And then come to chair. Right arm under. Right leg over. Warrior 3. Right hip's gonna wanna roll open. Roll it down. Lift from the inner thigh and then draw your elbows away from your belly. 3, 2, Crescent Lunge. Go ahead and release the arms. Take an inhale, bend the right knee. Horse, crescent, horse, crescent, horse, crescent, horse. Now stay, side bend to your right, lift the left heel. Halfway forward, arrow. Sure your left toes are forward. And then bring your right arm forward. Tap right knee to left. See if it's possible to grab left hand around right ankle. And then shin back. So we just found this on our belly. This side might be friendlier. Draw your left hip back, however. Maybe right hand down. Three. Don't force it. It might just be half revolved, half moon. 2, no bind. And then stand on that left leg. 1. Feet hip width apart. Grab your left wrist and side bend to your right. Tailbone down, front ribs back, and then lengthen. Send the breath between each rib cage. Each rib in your rib cage. Take a full inhale. And then rise back up. And then fold forward. Just turn your feet out enough so we can walk to our left as we spin on balls of feet 180 degrees. So that left thigh is crossed above the knee. And then you can bend that left knee, draw the hips back, flat back, inhale, fold, exhale. Getting a little stretch for the outer hips. Just let your head go. And now keep the legs crossed. Look forward and walk it to high plank from here. Spin your right heel down. Side plank on the left hand, left knee to chest. Grab the foot, maybe the shin. Step heel inside left thumb, toes forward. And then hug your left hip in as you reach your right arm up for side angle. Bicep to ear, inhale. Circle the hand down inside your foot, side plank with a tree leg. Detach the heel, maybe straighten it. 3, 2, back to side angle, heel inside thumb. Now hand inside foot or elbow to knee. You can reach the arm up, half bound side angle. Maybe take it to your full bound side angle. Come back to your belly. And then broaden the chest as you hug in. Take a full breath in. Keep the strong bend behind the knee. Reverse warrior. Inhale. And then cartwheel your hands down. Left leg up and back. Lean forward, bring your right knee down. Bend the knee, melt the heart. And then just bring everything down. Rock your hips side to side and separate your legs a little. So when you bend your knees, windshield wiper your shin side to side. And then keep the left foot in. Just extend that right leg in line with the hip a little more. And then you'll lift onto your left elbow and reach your right hand towards that foot. So opposite hand to foot. And then push the shin back. Don't worry so much about lifting the left thigh. Keep hugging your belly in. Floating the rib cage up and back. Thoracic extension, if it's comfortable, lift the left elbow. Pull the left palm underneath you. 3. Keep the right leg engaged. 2. Maybe look to left shoulder. Full breath in. Now exhale. Now set your foot behind the knee again. Plant your palms, curl the right toes under. And keep that shape of the legs as you push up to plank. And then leg up and back. Roll it open, wild thing. Shoulder over wrist, take an inhale. Exhale, down dog splits. And then look forward, internally rotate the left leg. And that's gonna help you find L hops, maybe that sweet suspension to hover, maybe straight up and down. Push your shoulders toward your ears, zip up low belly, vinyasa, take it through. Take a full breath. Sigh it out. Now we're going to work through some eccentrics to polish off our class here. So we're going to come back to down dog, just push-ups. So bend the elbows out, crown of head down. Inhale for about 4, and then exhale to straighten. Inhale, so it's slow and pause. And then exhale to straighten. Slow and pause. And if you can, maybe stretch out the breath to 6 or even 8. And then that kind of more sharp breath out as we straighten here. So we're engaging as we lengthen, essentially. Working more on that tensile strength of the muscle. Using the breath to increase the capacity of the muscle. Working on that strength and resilience to stabilize the joints, strengthen our whole body. Notice if one shoulder is kind of wonky, if you're feeling anything pinchy, keep hugging the arms in their sockets. A few more. If you need to, bend your knees a little. And then on this next one, come to dog, bend your elbows out and find just a place where you can hold the posture. Just hold. Let your head dump. Let your neck be soft. But keep that strength. You're going to tremble. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten the arms. Nicely done. Bring your knees down. That was easy. Roll to your back. We're not done, but this is our counter. So come into bridge. Doesn't have to be any more specific than that. I just want you to find bridge. If you want wheel, go for it. Just think nice, big opening, front body. Feel that connection right under the sits bones there. Lift the heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Puff up the chest. And then just lower down. come into constructive rest for a moment. Just knees knock in, feet off the mat. So we have 2 more poses. Back to those eccentrics. So this one, we're going to sit up. So set up like we're going into reverse tabletop. So we've worked the chest, we've worked the back of the shoulder. This one's a little more for the triceps. We're getting 3-dimensionally all around the shoulder. You'll probably be a little sore. Squeeze the shoulder blades together first, and then lift your hips. So for me, I need to really think about hugging belly back. All we're gonna do is bend the elbows and let your hips hover, and then lift up. Bend, and then come back to that 4-count breath out. Pause, and then inhale, lift. Stretching it out maybe to 6 or 8. And keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Elbows hug in, so they're not winging out. Notice if one side feels tighter or weaker. For me, it's my left. It's been giving me a lot of havoc lately. I'm trying to give it more love in return. It's this balance between strength and mobility, stability, resilience of the muscles to support the structure around the joint. Hydrating not just the muscle, but the connective tissue and the fascia as well. Last couple rounds. And then pause. So sink into it, elbows in, shoulder blades together. Keep breathing, however, so you're not holding your breath. Soften your jaw. Notice the hinges of the jaw. As a result, softening behind the eyes. Into the mind. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Bring your bottom down. And then go ahead and just lie down. Hug your knees in. And then extend the left leg long, interlace around the right shin. And then straighten the leg. Grab behind the hamstring and point and flex your foot. You can reach for the calf maybe. And drop your shoulders. Hug back to the belly. And then bend the knee and guide it across. Take your twist. And come back right to center. Left knee in, interlace around the shin there. Right leg long. And then straighten the leg, interlace behind the thigh. Point and flex your foot. Maybe grab around the calf, so higher up the leg. Keep the right thigh, however, hugging back, so towards the floor. Take a full breath. And then bend the knee and just guide it across. And then come back through center when you're ready and just make your way right into Shavasana. Fidget however you need to allow yourself to drop in. I want you to start to observe the breath. And pause on the bottom of your exhale. And then through the nose, just breathe in for 4. Hold it in for 2. And then exhale for 8. So inhale for 4. Hold it in for 2. Exhale for 8. And you might stay there or inhale for 4. And then hold it in for 4. And exhale for 8. And then hold it out for 2. So it's 4, 4, 8, 2. Don't get too caught up in if you're doing it correctly or reaching the count. Modify it however you need to, but just set up your own cadence. One where you feel completely wrapped into the process. Absorbed in the experience. Just feel that deep, intimate connection to the moment, to the life within you, the space to just be. You might continue with that pranayama practice, counting the breath. Or just come back when you're ready. Feeling that connection to your spirit and softening from any resistance or heaviness in the mind. Namaste.